Hi everyone, back today with another video. This is just going to be a quick one on a couple of gold ideas I've had for making gold. And just a quick reminder to check your personal orders, your public orders, because you never know what's going to be in there. I'm just going to take that potion. And look at here, 2,000 gold. So make sure you check those. Alright, so I'm just going to quickly finish this off because 2,000 gold is 2,000 gold. Basically, what we're going to do for everyone who wants to drop and run is we're going to go to Noblegarden and see what's there for gold making opportunities. This week has been a nightmare for me, and if you've seen the post, it's been a really long week. I'm going to go have a look at the Noblegarden today and see what's there and whether or not there's any. I would be surprised if there isn't any gold making opportunities there, but just so you guys know. So if you are going to dump and run there, please give this video a like if you found something helpful there. It just lets the algorithm show other people the video, which can be helpful for other people as well. It's helpful for this channel as well. All right, so I'm just going to finish off these orders. And I know I've talked about a lot, but you can see here, I've just logged on. You can see here that the gold I'm making, just finishing some of these orders. And it's really not taking a lot of effort. Like I said, I've been off for a couple of days. These really spike every 2 or 3 days. You get quite a lot of orders. So those are really the best times to do it. Of course, you can do it daily if you want to. I need to go get some of those. Oh, and apparently the recipe because I don't have it. But if you do it every couple of days, it's worthwhile. I know it says minus 30 gold, but it is going to give me this, which will give me 10 artisans acuity. And that makes me a lot of gold later. So it's actually, it says negative, but I'm really quite positive. I'll make a positive number here. So I am going to fill that for anybody who's just curious about why I've done that. And I'll just finish filling these. You guys can stay on if you want and see how much gold I make from this, but I'm going to make a fair bit. I'm only going to fill the ones that are profitable. I don't want to do the ones like this one. That's too much loss, even for the acuity. It's too much loss. So I'm not going to fill those ones. So I've checked it all. I can't make this. I wish I could. This pops up a surprising amount. I don't know where this recipe is from. There you go. Old world raid. That it does. I don't know what that's for. Does anybody know what that's for? Like it pops up a whole lot. So just from filling those orders, we made 326 gold, and that's without getting all of the stuff it sends me out of the mailbox. You can see here, it has been a little while. I haven't checked these, but you can see here quite a lot of things sold for me while I've been away. But just in the interest of showing you guys what I made for those orders, we'll just open the patron orders. Pretty sure that's everything. All right. So we'll get the AQE because that's always a win. And we'll list these things. So just a reminder, check these orders. It's 10 minutes and it's easy gold. Like I said, I made 326 gold. You can see here that's 500 gold, 700 gold, 1,000 gold, 1,200 gold for 10 minutes. Oh, it's more than that. There you go. 3,000 gold, 10 minutes, guys. So go and check those. All right, I will see you guys at the Noblegarden. I'll make it like a very quick interim bit in the middle for anybody who doesn't know where the portal is in Dawn to get to Stormwind, so you're not running around forever. But I'll see you in the next part. All right, guys, so I did this for 10 minutes. You can see here my timer. For some reason, it seems these eggs stack as 18s and not any higher. But you can see I got loads in just 10 minutes. I'll move these things out of the way so you can see. And it really didn't take me long, so I'll just open them while I'm talking to you. I'll show you really quickly the route I took. But it's not overly difficult to do this. What I'm thinking is it's not going to be very hard to get these pet mounts, which is going to influence the price a little bit. I don't know how many people are going to care enough to do it. Like, I think there are people out there who will just pay gold to have the pets and mounts instead of doing the actual event. So there's always going to be those people. But I think that if you're going for the eggs, there's a couple of things I've noticed. So they do respawn really quickly. There's quite a lot of competition at present for these eggs, I've noticed while running around. If somebody else clicks them, you get a couple of seconds before it disappears, and you can click it too. So it's not single use. You can see here I'm getting the pets. It took a lot of eggs to start getting these things though. I don't know what the drop rate is on these things, but it is gold, I guess. So I'll very quickly show you the route that I took, just in case people aren't sure. If you're looking to farm these and buy these yourself, I would encourage you to consider holding off to buy yours until you've done your farming, because things will drop out of the eggs. So you can see here, I'm just doing a loop around Noblegarden. So don't forget to look up, around, and behind things. These eggs pop up everywhere, so they'll be up on the post. They don't glow or anything, so you do have to look for them. If you're a parent, your skill in finding things for your children will really shine through here. So have a look in the bushes up high on window sills and just do the loop around the area. You've seen how many eggs I got in that time. That one disappeared. That's the run out I was talking to you about. So you can get the eggs for a couple of seconds after somebody else has. So you can see that person picked up this egg, so I can pick up the egg too. But it disappears after a little bit. You've got to be quick. So it isn't single use. You can share it. So we're not all fighting to death over it. It's not, you don't have to wait for it to be the only person to farm these anymore, which is a nice change, I guess. So it's not hard. I am going to have a look at the weekly and the quest chain next, because I think that'll be something that if you go do it, you'll get more chocolate that way, as opposed to just farming it in circles. I think there'll be a cap. Obviously the daily is a daily, but the quest chain might give you a good boost, and it might be faster doing the boost that way. See, this one's up high. Might be faster doing the boost that way. So see here, inside things and behind things as well, guys. There's another one in there. You're seeing here how quickly I'm finding these eggs just while I'm talking to you about it. It's really not very difficult at all. They've really increased the spawn rates, and the shared clickability is helpful too. So I'm going to go look at that quest chain next, and I'll tack that on here for anybody interested in seeing the end result and how to complete it. It's good to know that, as an example, I have no idea, I haven't done it yet, but if it does give you 200 chocolates for finishing, as an example, and like I said, I haven't done it, so I don't know, and it only takes you 20 minutes to do, it would be faster to do that quest chain than it would be to do these. So I'll go check out that in a minute. I just thought I'd show you guys this route. For anybody who doesn't know it, you could pick your own. Just run around in a circle and look behind things. If it's your first time, sometimes it's just good to know what you're looking for and where to look for them. So they hide inside these reeds. They hide up and around buildings. Like, I really don't know what else to say. There are so many of them. It's really not difficult. This part of the recording has taken me 4 minutes, and this, you could see here how many I've gotten just while I'm talking to you. Sometimes there are eggs here. I get randomly turned into a bunny. I'm pretty sure that's an everybody thing. It doesn't seem to come with a speed boost or anything. I don't jump any higher. So I think it's just an aesthetic thing. It's not going to help me farm. Maybe in the past it would have, the ability to not be obviously farming these eggs when they were single click. Alright, so I think we've done like a full loop here. We're back in the beginning. So I'll go hand in these quests. I'm going to pick up that egg because it is right there. I'll hand in these quests now while we're here and see what we get for it. Then I'll open the other eggs for anybody interested. You see how I got this, I finished this quest just while doing the first initial loop, so that wasn't too difficult. I just did it while I did the other bit, and I got those broken shells for finishing it. The blossoming branch, I'm pretty sure there's an achievement thing. You have to turn so many different classes into rabbits. And how much was the mount? 500 eggs for the mount. I've been doing this for, anyway, 15 minutes now, and I'm almost at 100 eggs. It won't let me click them any faster than I'm currently range clicking them. So look at that. It's not going to take you very long at all, guys, to get these mounts. It's not hard. It's not difficult. It's not going to take a lot of time. I will go look at the quest chain, and I'll attach it to this video if I think it's worthwhile doing for anybody interested in it. If you're going to just watch the beginning of this video and jump off before finishing it because you're off to go do the Noblegarden, that's awesome, great for you guys. Please give it a comment, even if you don't watch all of it. If you found it helpful, and that's helpful for this channel, it's helpful for the algorithm. It lets the algorithm know you actually like the video, and it shows it to other people who might benefit from it. But it also is like a vote for the content that happens on this channel. So if you like a particular type of video, if you like it when I'm showing you how to do these kinds of breakdowns for world events and things like that, and you want me to do more of those, your like is like a vote. So feel free to use that however you wish. Alright, I'm going to stop this part of the video here, and I'll go investigate the quest chain where you have to go find the heirlooms, and we'll see what that turns into and whether or not that's worthwhile. Alright guys, this is the part of the quest where we're having a look at the quest chain to see what it gives us and whether or not it's worthwhile doing. So I've just gone back to Stormwind, and the mage quarter, basically. That's where it's telling me to go. So I'm just blindly following along here. I'm not sure how many people are too interested in this, but just trying to give like the best advice I can basically here. So I don't want to be sending, I don't know. I just want to give you the best I can. So we'll have a look at this and you guys can decide from here. If I can find this Emery. Maybe she's at the base of the tower. Let's go. Maybe I ran right past her. All things are possible here. I did. And it was a him. Look at that. My bad. All right. So duck communication potions. Looks like we're going back to Eloin Forest. So we'll just fly back. We'll take the direct route and I'll see you guys back in Eloin Forest. All right, guys, we're almost there. Luckily, it's not too far. The lovers in the air one sent me all over the place. Ooh. We've got to get information out of 5 ducks. That'll be fun. All right. Oh, I transform into a duck and talk to them. At least these quests are fun. So we'll go find some more ducks. Not all of them give you something. I think we've clicked 8 ducks. All right. Talk to all of the ducks with our magical talking to the duck potion. Am I a duck? I am a duck, guys. Look. I'm a pretty cute duck. Hopefully they give that. Is that the pet duck? Hang on. We have to go look. Important things are happening, guys. Derailing. Is that the duck? It is. Oh, that's cute. I can't be the only one that thinks that's awesome. All right, so we'll go hand this in. Let's see. We are getting eggs for this. Oh, we get a duck disguise. But what color duck do we want to be, guys? Oh my god! Guys, this quest gives you a toy that turns you back into the duck. That's infinitely better than a pet. All right. I suppose what we pick matters here in terms of the toy. I am just guessing. I have no idea. Let's go for a yellow duck. Oh, we don't have to choose just yet. We get to choose later. All right. Let's go find the duck's hiding spots. All right, guys. After a very confusing flight to whoop on my map because it's telling me the quest is up here. Or it was. And it wasn't until I got up here that I realized a bunch of quests are saying they're up here and they're not. So I've come back to Eloin Forest and I've clicked on the duck potion and I'm just going to go check out the ponds and see if that's what we're supposed to do. As a side note, you can still pick up eggs as this duck. So feel free to pick them up if you run past them. And look, I swim on... I'm having too much fun with this duck, honestly. All right, so I don't think it was that one. Ooh, seems like this way maybe. Run there, ducky style. Wonder if I have to be wary of predators as a duck. Now, I've never been on this level and I didn't realize the grass moved as you walk through it. So that's a new one for me. This seems like the right place. Alright guys, so I re-clicked the potion. Suspect this guy is supposed to come talk to me. So here we go here. I don't know, this duck isn't coming down. We'll run around a little bit and make sure we're getting in the right spot. Oh, there it is. Guys, you've got to come up on the rocks or it won't work. There we go. To the nest. I'm not running there as a duck, so we'll fly over and we'll go back as a duck. And there's the heirloom. That was pretty easy. I feel like there should be eggs here. Like the bunny eggs. Alright, let's go hand this in. And get our really awesome toy. Not as many chocolates as I was anticipating for this. It might unlock something else, you never know, but Even being able to turn back into that duck whenever I feel like it is pretty awesome. Hand it in. We picked a yellow duck, so why not? All right. Oh, and now she's going to give me a daily quest, which I suppose is going to give me a bright colored egg every time I do it. And I've got my duck disguiser. Let's see. Put it down. And it's largely unhelpful. I think it might be glitched, guys. Maybe I had to learn the duck disguise first. Let's see. Yeah, I had to learn the duck disguise first. All right, so now I'm the yellow duck. That was fun. So I've been doing this for a little bit, not too long. Basically, I've been going away and coming back. I got distracted by something right in the middle there, so I was away for quite a bit. But you can see here, I did get one of the spring striders just out of the egg. And I've managed to pick up 260 of these eggs, and I think I've done maybe half an hour of farming in total. So in that half an hour, I've got these eggs. I picked up a couple of these other things, these cosmetic items. I'm going to put them on the auction house and see if they sell, just to see how they go. But the spring does come out of the egg, and that was a really easy 15,000 gold for me, and for you guys too, I guess. There's not a whole lot of competition around the egg hunting. It's really easy to do, and you'll just make a lot of gold from it. So if you haven't gone to Noblegarden yet, definitely do it. And if the spring strider is not worth very much on your server at the moment, like 15,000 gold, I'm going to list that's a fair bit of gold for a single item. But if it's not making a lot of gold right now, the chances are it will later once the event ends and once the access to them slows down. So sometimes with these kinds of mounts and pets for these kinds of things, it's better to sell them later if you can. Not always, but that's been my experience anyway. So that's all for this video. Give it a subscribe if you found anything in this enjoyable or helpful. Go to Noblegarden and make yourself a ton of gold. And as always, remember, girls don't play WoW.